The Man Who Talked to Animals.
In the quiet corners of our town lived a man named Albert, a soul that danced to a melody only he could hear. Albert believed he possessed the extraordinary gift of conversing with animals. His days unfolded in a peculiar symphony of chatter, with stray dogs and cats as his only audience. Albert's conversations with his four-legged companions were a blend of earnestness and whimsy. He'd share tales of his day, his dreams, and even his secrets, convinced that each meow or bark held a profound response. Yet, to the onlookers, he was merely a man engaged in one-sided discussions with the creatures of the streets. The townsfolk, unable to decipher the language of Albert's heart, labeled him as eccentric, a man dwelling on the fringes of sanity. His peculiar gift became the source of hushed whispers and judgmental glances, pushing him further into solitude. Alone but not lonely, Albert found solace in the company of those society had abandoned, the stray dogs with worn-out fur and the cats with tales of forgotten homes. They became his confidants, the silent witnesses to his misunderstood brilliance. Albert's belief in his mission echoed in the earnest conversations he held with his furry friends. He saw himself as a guardian, a custodian of the unspoken needs of these creatures, who, in turn, found comfort in the cadence of his voice. However, as Albert strolled the streets, sharing laughter and tales with his invisible confidants, society deemed him a mere eccentric, missing the poignant beauty of a man driven by an unparalleled connection with the overlooked souls of the streets. And so, Albert continued his days, a man who believed in a language that transcended the spoken word, a language understood only by those with open hearts and compassionate spirits. One day, as Albert was walking along the river bank, he spotted a small bird lying on the ground. It was a sparrow, with brown feathers and a black beak. Albert knelt down and gently picked up the bird, feeling its faint heartbeat in his palm. "Hello, little one," he said softly. "What happened to you? Did you fall from the sky?" The bird opened its eyes and looked at Albert with a mix of fear and curiosity. It chirped weakly, as if trying to say something. Albert smiled and brought the bird closer to his ear. He listened intently, nodding and humming in agreement. I see. You were flying with your friends, and a hawk attacked you. You managed to escape, but you hurt your wing. That's very brave of you." The bird chirped again, sounding more relaxed. You're welcome. I'm glad I found you. You need some rest and care. Don't worry, I'll take you to my home. I have some friends there who will love to meet you." Albert tucked the bird inside his coat and continued his walk, humming a tune. He felt a surge of joy, knowing he had made a new friend. He didn't notice the people around who were shaking their heads in disbelief. They were telling each other that Albert was crazy. "He is just a crazy man," they said.
Thank you for listening to English Audio Lounge. We hope you have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more audio stories to improve your listening.